everybody, this is Abby with Scrap and Abby, and I'm back with another haul video. This is just from Michael's. I did go to Joann's, and I have a couple things from the Dollar Tree and Walmart. Not all in the same day. I just kind of save stuff to do videos as kind of boom, boom, boom. So everything you're seeing here, with the exception of a few purple things, is 100% for the show that I'm going to be in, that I've been telling you guys about in my prior videos, for the Two Sisters Treasures show. It's kind of a shabby chic rustic show, and I'm going to be the only crafter person there, which is amazing. So I'm going to be making some banners and some really cool altered clothespins and just all kinds of really cool shabby stuff. So I just wanted to share with you guys what I got before I can separate it all and start working on some more projects. So I'm going to get right to it. So everything you see, every single thing I bought was on sale or in the $1.50 spot, and I was able to use my 20% off coupon at the end. So I think my glue sticks were the only thing in my glue refills. These are only two things that were not on sale, but these are just, basically necessities, so nothing too super exciting there. And so I'm just going to kind of get started. So in the $1.50 spot, I just about died when I saw this. This is purple chalk. I have never seen purple chalk before, and I am a purple girl, so I was so excited. I only found one box because I would have bought every box they had if they had more than one, because that's just how crazy I am about purple. But I thought this was really super cute, so I'm going to be using this just to display in my craft room. I'm never going to use this. This is going into the hard vault, but not in the vault technically, because I'm going to display it because it's just so pretty. I mean, look at that purple chalk. I love it. So I got some of that, and then I grabbed a white, another pack of the white, just because that's a pretty good deal for 24 sticks of chalk for some chalk projects I have. This is $1.50 spot. Well, everything was a $1.50 spot, and if it's different, I'll tell you guys. This was, most of the $1.50 stuff was 75 cents though. So not everything was $1.50, but it was in that section. So I'd say about half of the stuff was 75 cents. And I was like one of the first few people in the store that day. I've never been in Michael's that early during the day because I work during the week typically. And I must have gotten there after they stocked it because everything was like full and everything like that. So anyway, this is a little crown stamp. I thought that was pretty cute. So I grabbed that. And then this is one of the non-essential items. This large purple jumbo clothespin. I mean, seriously, I had to get that because it's purple. And this as well, in that same section. This was $1.50, but it's a compact mirror and it's purple. I love it. Look, it even matches my tape dispenser. Isn't that cute? I love it. So had to get those things because, I'm a purple girl. So this was on one of the end caps. This was Recollections. I think that's like glaring at you guys. I'm going to flip. There we go, because those bags were kind of glaring. So this is from Recollections. This was, I don't remember how much this was. I think it was like just $1 or $2. I was really excited about that. I'm going to use this on one of my sale projects, which is what everything is except for some of the purple stuff and the planner things right here. So these were in the $1.50 spot, and these were 75 cents each. I grabbed all that they had left of these, well, all that they had out, I should say, of the wood words. I love those. These are so fun to alter and emboss and ink and spray and leave naked like they are, whatever you want to do with them. And all of these letters were 75 cents a pack, normally $1.50. So they had them in just these two colors, and it's kind of like this Parisian script. It's really cool. I love that. Look at that. And these two here. So I grabbed these because, these I can, use as they are. I could, chunk them up with some glitter or some modeling paste, things like that. And these I'm going to lighten down, like do like kind of like a whitewash, because I don't want any of my projects for this show to be black. Everything's kind of shabby chic looking. So I don't mind the gray and the brown a little bit, but I don't want black stuff. And so I'm going to whitewash these down, and then probably this a little bit too. So just really pretty. So I grabbed a bunch of packs of those, and they had a ton of them there. Sorry for the crinkle. And get those out of the way. And then these items here, these were not in the $1.50 spot. These were actually in the, who was this from? It was in the back. That's just what they are. They were kind of in one of those little end caps in the back part before you get to the floral. So these are some planner little sticky notes and page flags, because I'm a planner girl, and they're purple. So that's why I grabbed them, because they're really, really cute. So those are going to go in my planner. planner stash. These are just some little flowers. This is the only pack they had in white, and I buy every white that I can find reasonably. I mean, I don't buy like the whole bin because that'd be a little piggy, but I, you know, try to get myself at least 6 sets if there's like, you know, 30 in there or whatever. But I like to get white because of course you can alter these with your sprays and inks. They had really pretty greens and yellows, but I have a ton of those right now. I was really shopping just for the items I'm making in addition to what I already have in my scrapbook room. So I wasn't buying for myself, so to speak, for Abby projects or whatever. So if that makes any sense. And then I grabbed some of these. These were only 75 cents. These are $1.50 and they had a marked at 75 cents. I don't think they were supposed to be, but the lady gave them to me because that's what it said. I showed her the sign, so I got them for that, and so I was super excited about it. I grabbed 5. I thought I grabbed 6. Oh no, I just wanted 10. I'm sorry, there's 2 per pack. So there's these little clothespin things, and I'm going to be using these on my different tables in my display areas for displays, writing what the item is I'm selling and how much it is. So I thought that'd be a really cute way to do that. And I'll put some, probably like a little purple flower or something on. I'll have to, you know, dress those up a little bit. And these were only 75 cents. I could have went banana nut cakes crazy, but I didn't. And these were normally $1.50. These were on sale for 75 cents. I grabbed 2 of these with the hearts. These are going to be fun to put on some really cute items. And then I grabbed 2 of the crowns. And they had some keys, but if you guys watch my video a few videos back, I got a big, massive bag of keys for my girlfriend. Plus, I have a bunch of my stash anyway, so I just wanted to kind of stick with things that I kind of needed. So this thank you stamp is going to be for, I'm going to be putting that on a few of my items. I think I'm going to put them on the bags, which I'll show you in my Walmart or my Dollar Tree share, because I thought that was really cute. And then these were on sale. These were in one of the aisles across from the Martha Stewart stuff, which is really thinning out. Comment, let me know. Did I miss the boat or something, or miss the memo on this? Is Martha Stewart like leaving Michael's stores? Because like I had never seen, I have more stamps in my room than that whole aisle had. And I have quite a few, but you know I'm talking about. Martha's aisle or section was like a half an aisle, if not a full aisle, at least in my Michael's. Everything was on sale. Everything. Except for the fringe trimmer, which I already bought, but that wasn't on sale. So let me know. Comment, you guys, and let me know what's going on with that. Anyway, because I feel like I missed out on some really good stamps, but it was pretty bare. So these were across that aisle. Just telling you in case you live in the Corvallis, Oregon area. That's where I went, is there. So these were only like $1 for all of these. And these are going to be really cool to alter up to sell as well. Or I might wrap some trims on it that I put together. And these were in the 75-cent spot. Of course, I bought all the purple, which was only 3. You know, they had tons of colors, but again, I wasn't trying to go crazy. So I grabbed some of those just for my, that was for my personal stash. I will say that, because I was getting low on my purples. This was in the $1.50 spot. I don't even need this. I have so many of these things because my husband and I were like, we buy them at Walmart or wherever, and I lose it and I forget it, or he loses it and we can't find where it's at. So when we moved last year, we must have found like 5 or 6 of these dumb things, but they were like in the little clear zipper pouches. So clearly I do not need like an 1/8 one of these, but I had to because it's in a purple little case and it looks like a little suitcase. Isn't that just the cutest thing ever? So I'm going to keep this in my craft room because it's purple. You guys probably think I need mental help. I'm so obsessed. That's not even funny. So these are some chalk items. They were on an end cap and they're Art Mines, and all the Art Mines stuff was 60% off. So 60% off of that price for these. They had some squares, but I didn't really need the squares. I like the oval shape better. So these will also be used for displaying some prices and things like that at the and they're chalk. That's why I got that bigger box of chalk too, by the way. And then this whole set was 60% off of $2.99. So I got these for a screaming deal, and there's 4 of them here, so these will be used as well. So let's see. Oh, this is the last word. Sorry, I thought I had more than 3. And sorry, this is going to be kind of glaring, but I needed to get some packaging. And this was the real reason I even went there in the first place, because I knew you can get it online, Amazon, blah, blah, blah. But I like to actually see it. If I can get it locally, like at a store, you know, big box store or wherever, I prefer to do that just because I can see it and feel it, make sure it's really nice and thick. You know, I've had some pretty good success with buying some of this stuff from like Uline and Amazon and stuff, but the last time I bought some bags from somebody else, I had them for sale. They were really thin, almost like the, you know, Ziploc sandwich bags. I'm like, ah, I don't want that. So I went there to look for some things, and so I picked up a few different types. These are were in the cake aisle, and they're 100 treat bags, and I like that. They don't have any type of a zipper or anything, which I wanted, or an adhesive. I didn't want that, because how I'm going to be putting some small things I'm going to embellish to stick in these here. I'm going to get some decorative cardstock that I have, you know, some pattern cardstock. I'll border punch it, and I'm going to staple it to the top really cute and put like some ribbon or flowers or something like that. I'll show you guys, because I'm going to have just a video after this is over or before the sale happens of all my stuff that I'm making, and I'll show you how I have it packaged. So I grabbed a couple of these in this size, 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. That's a pretty good size, I thought, nice and clear, or 3 of those, excuse me. And then these, I'm going to put some cards in here. And then I have some bigger square cards, and then I'm using them for other things, obviously. And this is 5 3/4 by 7 3/4. So I grabbed 3 of those. I wasn't sure how much of these I was going to need. And Corvallis, you know, it's not like it's not, you know, like it's not yet. I don't live in Corvallis. I live in the area, is what I'm trying to say. So, you know, I have to kind of get stuff when I go there. These are 6 3/4 by 9 3/4, and it's a little bit larger. I'm going to put in some different larger projects I'm working on. And then these are just some of your old run-of-the-mill standard treat bags like you can get. I looked at the Dollar Tree first, but all they had were a bunch of pattern ones, and I wanted clear. And my local Walmart was out of them, so I was like, ah. So I didn't feel like run into like, you know, Walgreens and Rite Aid and stuff like that. So I just grabbed them while I was there. And the last thing I got from there is this here. Very exciting, I can tell you guys. This is just for some projects, because I'm going to be gluing or glittering some things, and this was a low odor, and it said it's safe to use. Where to say that at? Oh, it says convenient to use indoors. I'm still gonna have my craft room window open and my door, of course, but I thought I'd give it a try and see how it works. So I'll let you guys know in case you've never tried this particular kind before. So that is my haul from Michaels. I put everything in here, and of course it's in a purple basket. Are you guys shocked? I got this from Target. It's really super cute. I showed it already in a different video, but so that's what I'm kind of put my stuff in for now. So I'm going to go ahead and put this stuff away, get out my Joann stuff, and I'll be right back. See you guys in a minute.